So let me tell you something about this place. I've been coming here for years. It's years and years old, and obviously things change and things used to be there and they get concreted over. There used to be a transport yard over there. I remember when it used to be two places, and we used to come in that way. Let me have a look. I don't know if there's remnants of the entrance, but we used to come this way, and there was offices and all that. Anyway, it was all flattened and changed, and things anyway change, and they're pretty good. Holes do appear, but they're pretty good at fixing them. They get on pretty quick. Here we are, look, that's the old way into here. We used to come that way, down that way. What was the name of the road? I can't remember it now. Anyway, and you know, they put concrete, and then the concrete breaks, and then they go and fix it again. Anyway, in a minute we're going to walk past a hole, and it's not just a hole. Who knows what's underground in these places as they grow and develop over years and years and years, and things change. You know, you used to be able to come in here. What was it? It used to be, was it P&O? I think it was P&O, wasn't it? Who was blue and white? Well, I know we're blue and white, but they used to come in here with roadways. Kevin Bradley's roadways, yeah, years ago. And the offices were here. There was an office block and everything, and they flattened it and changed it. And HS2 changed quite a bit, but it had changed before then. And as you can see, look, the concrete comes and goes, and they alter it and change it. And we're going to go past a hole in the middle in a minute. And I don't know what's in the hole, but it looks really interesting underground. Anyway, let's get this box on, and then we'll go round there again. I think I've been coming here at least 30 years, possibly 35 years, because this place here is well over 100 years old. This site doing this job, you know. Anyway, let's go and see. So where were we? Where was the hole we were looking at? There's a hole getting repaired there. Look. Oh look. That must be a manhole. Oh yeah, that has been a manhole. That manhole's been broken for quite a while, that manhole there. So, okay, we know that one. Let's have a look at this one. You just never know what's under the ground here. Look at this one. How interesting. Wouldn't you like to know what's going on here? How interesting. Look what's under the ground here. What is that? How many pipes? What the hell is that under there? Isn't that, look, it's quite a, because we are in the city, and they do say there's lots of things going underground in the city, and lots of older things going on in the city. So, interesting, very, very interesting. So this morning we're going to the middle of Brum, Kings Norton. I've not been here before. Just in case we're having another mare of a day. You don't know till you get there, do you? Just in case we're having another mare of a day, let's come with me. Let's get ourselves booked out. Let the computers read us, book us out, and let's see where we're going. We're only 7 miles away, so it's not very far. So we're still in the middle of Birmingham. So let's get a bit closer, and I'll put you back on. First of all, let's join the let's join the madness, and it looks like it's taking us round the ring road. Yeah. So let's join all the potheads, and the ones that are a bit late for work. Or let's join the madness and go round the ring road, shall we? So this is where you need eyes everywhere. I'm not sure I know where I'm going. I'm just following the sat-nav. There's lots of people know where they're going, but again, there's lots of people that don't know where they're going, and they're swapping lanes last minute, and I'm only interested in keeping me safe. So give them plenty of space to do what they want to do, to make a mistake, to find haven't been here before or finding a new address, like me now, I'm trying to find this address. I don't think I've ever been there before, so take it easy. I mean, it could be worse. It could be London. I mean, London, oh my God. At least Birmingham haven't really adopted the push bike. You know, if you go to London, you'd have the added problem of push bikers up and around and over you, and I'm sure they'd go underneath the trailer if they could. Same as this lot here, they'd go into the trailer if they could. So, we've done a mile. We've got 6 miles to do. Kings Norton we're going. I think that's quite a busy high street. But the good thing is the postcode is matched up to the address. So I think we're okay. You know, when you've got the postcode and the address, and the address matches the sat nav, there's your battle halfway won. Whenever you see a truck changing lanes in front of you, you always think, what has he seen? Because he can see much further than I can see, because he's ahead of me. So what has he seen to make him change lanes? Is he lost? Is there something in front of him? Is the lane closing? I always use other trucks as like a guidance to warn me what's ahead. I know there is a roundabout ahead. We're going straight on, so because he's seen a left. I'm in the left turning lane, aren't I? So I better do what he's doing. I'm going straight over. I'm not turning left. I'm changing lanes, so actually I'm in the wrong lane, as was he. Well, not the wrong lane, but you don't want that lane. That's a left turn lane. We're going straight on. So it's always you know, keep an eye on what the trucks are doing, because they can see much further ahead. So if you see them moving or changing, always presume they've seen something. Use them as a guidance, you know. Before we get there, this place is called a D value. So I guess it's stock for us. This place is a D value. So I'm guessing it's like a value shop. So I'm guessing it's a 9 o'clock booking. So I'm guessing it's going to be full of handball, small stuff, and it's going to take us hours and hours to tip it. That's my guess anyway. But you don't know. Nobody knows until you open them doors. You just don't know what's ahead of you, what sort of a day you're going to get. So anyway, let's do that. 5.5 miles away. So it's brought me up the Pershall Road, which is, I thought I was going to go down the 38, which is the main road coming out of Birmingham. This is the Pershall Road, which runs alongside. It's a bit busier, a bit narrower, but I'm going to be doing a left off of this road. So we're 4.5 miles away, and in 2.5 miles I've got to turn left off this Pershall Road. So that might be interesting. I've just seen a car do something. I didn't have my camera on. Well, anyway, I've put my road hawk on. That'll see it, hopefully. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go past on the right hand side. You've heard of BBC Pebble Mill. Well, Pebble Mill used to be here on the right hand side, and the cricket ground is up here somewhere as well. So let's push on through the traffic. Here he comes! Here he comes! Here he comes! Look at this crackhead! Oh my God! You know, with the price of insurance and the price of parts and how long it takes to get your car fixed, for the sake of just taking his time, all that aggravation. You can see them, you can sense them. You know which are the nutters. They don't realise, but they stand out a mile, the nutcases. So this is that sort of situation where two narrow lanes, don't give them the space to take it. I'm dominating these two lanes. I'm coming up the middle because I don't want them up the inside of me trying to squeeze by. I don't want to give them the thought that they might pass me because I'm on the inside. So this sort of situation, being as big as I am, being as narrow as the roads are, okay, you wouldn't pass your driving test. They don't tell you to do it, but look, it's what works. It's what keeps you safe. You're sort of taking control because, you know, you're meant to go into the left lane, but you can see how even this outside, see the truck in front, he's absolutely filling the lane, and he's only a little rigid, so you don't have to go in and around. You just, nobody's passing me. I don't intend them to pass me. I don't want them to pass me until I'm ready for them to pass me. I see narrow lanes, cars parked, just go nice and steady. So I'm taking up 2 lanes because I don't want them. Half a mile and we turn left. I think that's a 7.5 ton. I think if I remember this place right, at the end of this road it tries to do that. There's a low bridge we've got to get around. I mean, the sat-nav tries to cut the corner, and you don't need to cut the corner. Let's have a look. Just here now. Sat-nav's telling me to do a left here, not here. But all it's doing is cutting the corner, and I don't want to cut the corner. It's see where these blue lights are going? Oh no, it's the one-way system. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's the one-way system. We're all right. It's not where I thought it was. Anyway, yeah, no problem. This is because yeah, you join a one-way system. Let's push on a little further. We're 1.75 miles away. But you just got to watch. Look at all this scaffolding to my left-hand side. You don't want to rub the scaffolding with your trailer. So you've got to go wide, just to make sure you don't want your trailer to rub anything sticking out from the scaffolding. You don't pull the whole thing down with you, because you wouldn't feel it. That's the thing with it. If I caught a single scaffolding pipe, by the time I'd realised I've caught it, or especially on a container, it's not a rip, you're just bringing it down with you, and then all of a sudden you look in your mirrors, you hear a noise, you look in your mirrors, and the whole lot's coming behind you. Just keep squeezing through there. Where's this poor bugger been? Look. He's driven in. It looks like he's driven in. Now they've told him to back out. Now he's trying to turn around, but look how close to these cars. Stay there, yeah. What's this bus going to do? Are we going to squeeze through here? Is he going to let me go? He's going to let me go, yeah. Thank you. Everyone's entitled to do what they're doing, do you know what I mean? That's what they've done with him. Turned him round. Are we going to get round him? Yeah, we will do. Let's get around this. Because remember, you've got a bloody big 40-foot trailer, so you're not only watching the front bit, which is the obvious bit, you're also watching where your trailer's going to go. What's it going to do? Going in and around things. And then you're watching someone to open a door. Yeah, push them over. Yeah, there we are. Push them over. Push them over. Make progress. You don't want to cause too much of a queue behind yourself. You've got to make progress sometimes. Sometimes you sit there and think, where the hell do you think you're going? The thing is, if you get a truck and you see him coming and he causes havoc, just let him get out the way. Just let the truck go, because he's the one that's causing all the aggro. And the quicker you can get him out the way, the quicker you've got space to do whatever you've got to do with all the rest of the traffic. I've never understood it. Just let the biggest, ugliest, slowest thing that's in the way, that's not helping, get him out of the way, and you've got a lot more manoeuvring space, and you've got a lot more, it's taking up a lot less space. This is the one I was thinking of. See, sometimes the sat-nav tries to turn you left here, but this is the one I was thinking of. If you're going to Cadbury's, it tries to bring you there under a low bridge, and it don't work. Yeah, that's the one we were thinking about. So we're going up here, going to the left. We've only got a mile and a quarter to do. So are you going to hang in there with me? Come on. Now, you've got to watch when you're passing buses. Somebody might be just jumping off the bus, a kid, and running in front of the bus. Always be prepared for somebody to run across the front of the bus. More this time of day, kids off buses. That's the thing. They've seen their friend and they'll run. So always be aware when you're passing buses. Right then. Where are we going? Where are we going? Lots of shops shut, lots of shops not open yet. Although it is 9 o'clock just. 10 minutes past 9. 10 minutes late already. But I'm only 3/4 of a mile away. I don't know what this is. Number 8,000. The address is number 8,000, so I don't remember having an estate with that many places on it. Anyway, come on, let's go nice and steady through here. Yeah, this is another quite a busy little stretch. There is an industrial estate left and right just down here. Let's see if it's there. Oh, it's turning. There was a glass Pilkingtons. There's a glass place down here. I wonder if this, the Pilkingtons have gone, and now we got it, but we got to cross this dual carriageway, which isn't going to be the safest of things to do this time of day. I wonder if one place is shut. Come on. Let's hope somebody presses a pedestrian crossing and that allows us to cross over. After this one, when the lights change, woohoo, lovely, let's cross over. Right, where the hell is this? Now this is truly a new place. Pilkingtons is down here. Is it windscreen people? Yeah. It's not Pilkingtons then. Round the back of the side of there. We've definitely not been here before. Don't get yourself trapped. No. Proceed with caution. Where's he come from? He's alright. Oh, it says straight on. Into the glass place. Oh, railings. Look at the railings on the inside of him. It says we've got to go this way, so let's go that way. It must be the old Pilkington's building then. Yeah. It's never good turning right on a left-hand bend. But I don't design the roads. Here we go. Let's get ourselves in here. Oh, where's he going? It's good to follow other trucks sometimes. Yeah, look. We got to follow him. I wonder if he's going to the same place. Ooh. Where the hell? Glass. Pilkington's right ahead of us. Sat-nav says turn left. Oh, there's new units here. This is all new. This is all new. Something devalue something somewhere. I'm going to go down behind him. Yeah. Sat-nav says go. Oh, they've flattened it and oh, it's a new, altogether new place. Oh, I wonder if it's one of these new factory units things, isn't it? It's one of these, I can tell. The Pilkington glass is gone. Even the buildings have gone. It looks like we're going down here. It must be in one of these new units. Says it's here. It says it's just in here. Is this the place? Right, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. See if we can find it. I wonder if this is the place we need to be. Let's find. Time to go walkies. Time to go walkies, I think. Yeah. Yeah, dump the truck here and go walkies, see if we can find the place. How fortunate was that? We went there. They make these new industrial estates, they suck you in and you can't turn around anyway. Happens to be, we were parked there and the place we want is there. Woohoo! That was a bit of luck. Right then, let's get my keys. Let's get our ass in there then. We said drive in. Drive in it is. He says drive in and turn around. Nice wide swing. Keep away from the gates. They're going to take the first 2 pallets off first, so they just want me to go here for now. Go forward, you just stop there, right? Right then, we're here. True value. How wrong can you be? I was thinking it was going to be one of them cheap shops, you know, pound shops or whatever, but new value is a value of insulation heating in it. So we've got plasterboards on today. This shouldn't take too long. Look, they put 1 row of pallet up against the edge and that's okay. And then they maybe put a 2nd row of pallets up against the edge and that's okay. And then they put a third row of pallets up against the edges, and the truck doesn't come in a while, and then all of a sudden a truck comes, and they wonder why you can't move. The shit grows out of the walls, doesn't it? That's what happens. Yeah, and if there's nobody been since the last time someone put that there, it just gets bigger and bigger and grows, and then you've got no room to manoeuvre. And they wonder then why you can't get anything done and get caught and trapped. And you end up catching stuff. Hold on. We'll do that again now. We're trying to get over to one side. Right, try that again. I'm basically trying to turn sideways. Yeah. And these obviously they've got no space. Where do I put this? Oh, I'll just put it here in their little forklift, and the rigids come in and out. And then when they get a delivery off a big truck, and the big truck can't manoeuvre, they wonder why. I know why. Because they all do it. It's not just this one place. They all do it. The shit grows from the walls. Got a car underneath me here. Just got to be careful. Try and get on this ramp. A straight. I'm gonna go. Now he tells me to go over. They tell you the last minute. It takes time to manoeuvre it. Watch. He'll have 2 foot left, and then he'll say, oh, you gotta go left, you gotta go right. Here we go, let's try that. That looks better. We've made it? Yeah, we've made it. Yeah, so basically you've got this much space to jink over, to go from over there to over in this much distance. And I'm sure if all that stuff wasn't there, it'd be fine. Yeah, these things are sent to try you, aren't they? So, let's see if we can get out of this place. Again, we've got to try and jink over. Right then, where were we? Get out of here. We might have to take another bite like that. Yeah. They stand there waving their arms. Do this, do that, do that. They don't realise how much room these Arctics need to manoeuvre. Right. It's not like a rigid, mate. No. Sometimes it's more manoeuvrable than a rigid, to be honest with you. Right. Let's get out of here. There we are, we've got round the ramp anyway. We've got to put our arse in this corner, he says. Okay, let's put our arse in that corner. Oh, back in there, it says, okay. All right, put your ass in the doorway, is it?
Yeah, normally they'll sort of just back up just to the doorway and then you should be able to get your lock and spin round in front of the stick.
Okay.
Normally how to do it.
Normally, on a good day, well, if you could find a good driver.
Let's start asking me.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. Put your ass in the doorway. Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. Ah, see, when you know, next time I come, I'll know, won't I? Right, watch the gate post on the way out. Woo! That's that done. So here we are, trying to cross a dual carriageway with very little room in the middle. Yeah, my bum is sticking out. Right, let it go. Thank you. We're going to put ourselves in this bus shelter thing. Oh, I'm half an hour early. I've been kicked out. The trouble with these modern industrial estates, there's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to park. Wherever you park, you're causing havoc. Wherever you park, a man will come along in a van and chase you off. If you're unlucky, if you're lucky he doesn't spot you, but if you're unlucky he'll come along and say, "Can't stop there, mate." And they don't make any room, they don't make any provision for if you're not booked in or you're early or anything like that. Double yellow, these people that create these places must live in a perfect world, and they're never early and they're never late. Everything works clockwise. So anyway, I know it's here, but we're out the way here, and he's not likely to see us. But there's double yellows everywhere. You can't just, and they're quite narrow roads, so wherever you park anyway, you're causing havoc, and you know we don't want to cause havoc, do we? So it's a dead end behind us. So if the bus comes, we'll see the bus coming and we'll just move out of its way. It's got to go up there to the roundabout to turn around. So if there is a bus that comes, we'll go to the next roundabout, let him use the bus stop, and then come back here if we need to. Anyway, we've got to hide for 30 minutes now before we can go back in and get a booking. So let's we've hidden here now. We were kicked out. We were too early. We were half an hour too early. So there's no there's double yellow plate. Yellow. We found a little bit of a bus stop out the way there, didn't we? Now you watch. It's double yellow. There's trucks coming and going. You don't really want to block the road. It's windy and twisty, so I couldn't sort of park here and hide, could I? Double yellows, double yellows, double yellows. They're almost not truck friendly places. They don't allow, or they don't take into account that there's some poor son of a gun is trying to find a place, what happened, it gets abused. See, you give people a space and they'll use it when they shouldn't use it. They'll light out there, they'll block it, they'll make a mess, they'll throw their litter out. You know, that's the trouble. You try and be kind, and the few spoil it for the many. So So we've still got double yellow lines everywhere, and nowhere really to hide for an hour, half an hour, waiting for paperwork or whatever. See, there's one here, but it's not quite big enough. You'd be sticking out. You'd know I wouldn't fit in that bus stop. No. Yeah, it is a bus stop. So there's going to be a bus arriving sooner or later, isn't there? And yeah, you could dump it here and hope you didn't get spotted, but it would be so difficult for people coming and going. When you want to park up out the way for half an hour, you want to do what the word says, get out the way and be out the way, so people can carry on and do their thing. No space. I was kicked out. They said, right, you're too early for my appointment, you know, my vehicle booking time. So, sort of. I never really do that. I just get there as soon as I can. And if they let me in, they let me in. If they don't let me in, well, obviously, I got to take it on the chin. And it doesn't happen that often, but today they've had to take it on the chin and go away. Go away and come back. But where do I go? Where can I go away to? Double yellow lines. Look. No extra space to just sort of hide away for half an hour. Oh, it's the little frustrations, isn't it? I'm still on the industrial estate. I'm not going to put a seatbelt on. That binging, bonging noise is seatbelt. Double yellows, double yellows. But it's funny, you know, I have seen it, you can't get in. Sometimes you've got a queue to get in, it's that full. So I do understand when they say don't go there and block it, and it was, but you're not guaranteed to stay there for that length of time either. You know, where have they all been? You know, in a place where it looks empty and then 10 minutes later everybody's turned up and then it's full. This is one of those places. And I think that's what this appointment booking time is, to try and reduce. You've got your time slot. The time slot is an hour, mind. So it is bad when you come early. When you come early, they won't let you in. Double yellows, double yellows, double yellows, and no real place to park out of the way, of harm's way. You know, you'll get someone trying to pass you, someone clip your mirror. All that malarkey. So unfortunately you have to go quite a distance. So come on, are we gonna get a space? There's one nearer, but you know, that means walking. We don't like doing walking, do we? No, there's no space. See, there's only 3